My extensive regimen of training has included smoking weed from a vape pen, dudes love me, so why would I lose? Well, I started hanging out with skateboarders a lot and doing skateboarding. Not well, but you know, it was down. So all the dudes were like, hell yeah, this chick is down. So, you know, because I like talking about skateboarding and music, I really like hanging out with guys better now because I mean, there's just like a lot less drama. I could just call them and be like, yo, like, let's go to a bar. And they'll be like, hell yeah. And then we'll go to a bar and we can talk about like rap music. We can talk about sports like skateboarding and snowboarding. We like to talk about tequila. And so like the dudes around me will be like, hell yeah, Julianne, like you are so cool as hell. And I'll be like, yeah, you know, like I'm just like living my life. Like I'm like, I really like to fuck. And so like it's a lot easier if you're hanging out with a lot of guys. I could just call up a dude and be like, yo, what's up? And then bam, you know, you're having sex. Dudes are like more available and like have less plans than women do mostly because they're like kind of more unburdened.
My preparation was just, I don't know, like living my life, man. I don't know, I guess I've just always like found it easier to be friends with guys than girls. Like, I guess girls are just kind of a lot of drama, and I guess I just feel like life is too short. I guess I just like that guys kind of tell you like what they're thinking. You don't have to guess, you know, and girls it's like it's a lot of drama, and I'm just not interested in that, honestly. Like, I would just rather live my life than kind of like get wrapped up in that. I don't know, like I've always kind of like been more interested in like watching sports and like hanging with my friends than like makeup or like fashion. I don't know, like I don't know, and I'm not that interested in drama ultimately is what it comes down to, and I don't know, I guess that makes me weird.
I'm speaking for my teammate Stasa Edwards because she is located in Miami. I believe her training is having 3 brothers, knowing a lot about sports, and attending FSU. I've gotten along better with guys ever since I was little. When other little girls were like, hey, let's do our hair, play with Barbies, I was just like, no thanks. I just tie up my hair in a ponytail, throw on my Dan Marino jersey, go Finns, and play football in the yard with my brothers or the boys on my block. And as I got older, it got even worse. Girls are so catty, you know? Mean Girls was essentially a documentary of my high school. Insecure girls fighting over nothing, eating salads at lunch, and drinking a Diet Coke. No thanks. Same in college. Girls would spend hours getting ready for game day, and they didn't even care about the game. Who the fuck wears a dress to a football game? If a guy's being a jerk, you can just punch him on the arm, make a joke about Tom Brady, who totally sucks, and it's over. Like, guys aren't the problem, girls are the problem. Feminists should really worry about how catty girls are all the time. Guys are just so much cooler about everything, you know? They're really much better friends.
So I was just like thinking a lot about Camille Grammer on the way over here. My inspiration and hero for these Olympics. So I actually used to have a lot of female friends in high school, but what I've discovered throughout my life is that women, especially towards me, tend to be really catty and really jealous, even though I'm not exactly sure why. Where I really started to change my tune was my friend Lauren's dad died, and I guess I was like not as emotionally available as she needed me to be, just like wanted to talk with me so much about my reaction to her dad dying. But like her older brother Andy, I walked in on him crying one time and all he asked was, do you need something? And that was all I'd been wanting the whole time because I did need some things and then he did them. And so it's just like, I feel like that is why being friends with men is just so much easier. Because it's just like, if they get mad at each other, they just punch each other and then they're not mad anymore. It's just like with them, it's just like they have no demands. They don't want anything. It's like all of their jokes about me are about like how hot I am. And it's just like, yeah, that is funny. Like that's actual humor. Whereas with girls, it's like this cerebral, back and forth all the time. And it's just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit around talking about your feelings all the time. I want to talk about my feelings, and I want to have the audience for that. And the sympathetic audience tends to be men.